Hey everyone, Caront here, and I am trying a little bit of an experiment. I've been wanting to do something of a fun time, just kick back, just laid out, no big deal, no problem, sort of, just a casual video for a while. And so I decided I wanted to experiment and do Sonic the Hedgehog, so hey, why not? So I'll go ahead and zip back, and we can basically get started. I will mention first off, I am not very good at platformers of any sort because I generally don't play them. I am primarily an RPG player, so this is this is likely going to be a pretty faily full recording. I hope I don't make too many mistakes, but it's definitely not going to be the usual go straight through and know exactly case in point, know exactly what you're doing sort of run through, walk through, Sonic through, I guess. I will flail around, probably miss a few times, make some serious mistakes, and likely die once or twice. But hopefully, I won't do too bad, and at least pay some homage to those who loved Sonic growing up or had played it or what have you. By the way, one thing I do want to do and try to be better about in this sort of LP is I want to try to engage you guys a little bit better. So here's my question for you guys to discuss or talk about whenever you're watching this or you're getting involved or what have you. When did you play your first Sonic the Hedgehog game? Was it maybe when you were a kid, or maybe you've never played one before and this is your first time experiencing it? If so, then I'm honored and I just hit a giant ring, so I don't know what I just did. If that's the case, then welcome in. I'm glad you could join me. If you have played it before, let me know when your first time was. I can... holy crap, where the heck am I? I've never seen this before. I've played Sonic a few times, but I've never seen anything like this. Wow. Yay. Okay, so anyway, I guess that reverses it, I suppose. So, yeah, if your first time was like me, I played this on the Sega Genesis, and it was really interesting and cool, and I guess I'm done now. Special stage. Huh, nice. Interesting. I wonder what circumstances those pop up for. So, at any rate, my first time was with the Sega Genesis, and actually, it was not at my house or anything like that. I was, in fact, at my aunt's sewing shop. And she, for whatever reason, I guess probably to entertain my cousins when they were at the shop and bored off their minds, she brought in a Sega Genesis to use, to play. And so that was the first time that I ever really played any sort of Sonic the Hedgehog game, just my own self. I've not played it very much, so I will admit I am not the most, heck, I'm not even remotely close to being the most experienced Sonic player in the world, but, what was that? Okay, sweet, invisibility, or help, I guess. Or, well, that doesn't help that, I suppose. Hooray, first death, whee! Anyway, so yeah, I played it over at her shop, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it. I've not played it very much since because, like I mentioned, I am much more of... I kind of lean a lot more toward RPGs than I do anything else, but hey, the occasional just fun platformer can definitely, pick things up a little bit if you're of that ilk. Try to get up this way. Come on, and jump, and there we go. Okay. Trying to get killed by the fishes. There we are. And what's down here? More, and then we've got, yes, we got that, and we've got one up here. And then the invisibility frames that did not help me one slight bit when I fell off into the middle of nothingness. So definitely need to be careful of that too, I guess. Alright, checkpoint. But yeah, I've not had a whole lot of experience with Sonic, so it's definitely going to be an off and on sort of, at least me being successful, me not being successful sort of thing. As far as how often I'm going to do this, I really don't have a plan necessarily, because this is just something I'm experimenting with a little bit in regards to... Doggone it, I missed the super stage. Oh well, anyway. But yeah, I'm just going to do this whenever I have the time. My main LP is going to be Wild Arms, which is what I'm doing right now. And I'm generally going to do more with Wild Arms, with my usual sort of more serious LP, I guess, than I am necessarily for this. But, whenever I do have an extra maybe 30 minutes or so, and I've got a little bit of time I can record, I'm not going to put a lot of work into the editing or into doing a lot of extra stuff because honestly, that's kind of not the point of this game. The point of this game is to just have fun and play around, really, and beat up Robotnik whenever we get to him. So I'm not going to put a whole lot. Wow, I'm also not going to put a whole lot of work into trying to hit those since I can't seem to do it. But I'm not going to put a huge amount of work into, just doing extra content and stuff because this really doesn't need it, to be honest. Just play around and have, and oh crap, I gotta avoid those, I guess, and have fun and just really relax and enjoy a game for once instead of trying to put a lot of extra work into it. Not that I mind putting work into doing a Wild Arms LP because I really enjoy that too. But, every now and then you just need some time to kick back and have fun and just enjoy it. So that's what I plan on doing with this, if I don't get hit by the flying bug thingies. Alright, so I think, let's see. We've gotten through a checkpoint or two, so I think we should be getting relatively close to Big Bad. Uh-oh, we'll go back. No, hit it! There we go, okay. And I guess Robotnik? Hey Robotnik, what's up? Okay, so, wow, we gotta avoid this thing. Shouldn't be too hard though if I make good use of the platforms and try not to get myself too worked up here. Woo! No, don't hit it there. Oh, wow, that was easy. Sweet. We beat Robotnik, we kicked his booty, and now he's flying off into nowhere. And we get to rescue, a whole bunch of things trapped in here, I guess. So sweet, we get to rescue all the wildlife that Robotnik had kept captive for, well, whatever reason, I guess. So we end up with a score. Speaking of score, I can't remember the last time that anybody actually played for a score or used a score in a game to any effect, unless you're more of a professional game player, then I suppose score could still be important to you. Alright, so now we're in the Marble Zone, or Marble Hill, or I didn't really actually see the name, so whoopsie. But more of a kind of Greek-style place is what it seems like to me. No, dang it! That was the whole point, is to avoid, oh crap, getting killed by lava and losing all my rings. So I guess we get to go underground, it looks like, because I don't think you can't really jump up into that, can you? Alright, well anyway, let's go ahead and go underground, and I get to try to avoid being squished by these things. I can't expect that would be particularly pleasant if I did get hit. I guess, oop, hello birdies. No, I'm not going to let you kill me. I'm also not going to let the spikes kill me either. Let's see, I think what we'll need to do is just push this over here so we can hit the switch. And then, yeah, there we go. Go away, spikies, go away. This is, for a game that really, in a lot of ways, emphasizes very fast running and all sorts of stuff, to some degree, I think these underground levels emphasize planning a little bit more because, well, if you go too fast, then you're sort of in trouble. And this definitely is going to challenge my I stink at platforming assertions, because if I'm not careful, I'm going to go plunging off into the deep, dark lava, and it's going to be rather brutal. Alright, well, actually that worked out okay, and great, we got a spike platform coming up here. Come on, catch the platform, there we go. Not too, whoa, hello birdies. Not too bad, actually. I'm doing okay. I'm doing a little better than I thought I would, to be quite honest. Of course, I'm sure I'll say that and I'll jinx it like crazy, but hey, whatever. Now, like I said, this is not really, wow, that was rather interesting. This is not going to be a big pressure-packed playthrough. In fact, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and end the playthrough now, once I get to Zone 2, just because I don't want these episodes to be too terribly long. So, thank you guys for joining me and for coming along for the ride, and I will see you guys next time with Fun Time, I guess.